voting on the traditional plan.
I was pretty surprised.
In the final days of February, over 1,000 delegates gathered in St. Louis for the United Methodist General Conference to vote upon the traditional plan. Essentially, the main points of the traditional plan include broadening the term self-avowed practicing homosexual to include those in a same-sex marriage, partnership, or union, prohibiting bishops from performing a same-sex wedding. If a bishop is caught, they receive a minimum penalty of 1 year suspension and possible removal of clergy credentials. And if a clergyman does not agree with the traditional plan, they may separate themselves from the church through an exit plan.
Hearing that the larger conference and congregation voted on the traditional plans, it's upsetting.
Anna Holman runs an off-campus faith-based group meant to help those LGBT students who have felt rejected by the church.
A lot of times when people have been harmed by the church, it's really scary to go back into that place. I think it's so important for students to still feel like they have a place to belong.
Even though the most recent decision by the Methodist Church has them closing their doors to LGBT clergymen and members, the Wesley Foundation wants you to know that theirs are always open.
But I don't think this is the right decision for the United States.
James Hunt is the campus director of ministry at the Wesley Foundation, where he says the message has always been about acceptance.
We are going to continue to move forward and do things the way that we think is best.
So, to the LGBTQ plus members of OSU and Stillwater,
remember, there is a community for you. You are loved, you're so accepted, and no matter what, you're going to be able to find people that want to support you.
We want to make sure everybody knows they're welcome here and that how they identify doesn't change how we see them.
For the OStateReport, I'm Emily Bjorkland.